So police say they did find, they recovered this 9mm gun that this young man allegedly used to begin firing first at the officers. Knowing those details and seeing the pictures of the people out on the streets last night, do you think these protests were warranted?
Well, I have to tell you that misinformation is one of the key components to how people respond, and we have to make sure that we know what is going on. I know last night we had a couple of different stories going on, one saying that the young man did have a gun, and then there are others who were talking about the fact that he had a sandwich, not a gun. Unfortunately, a lot of the ways that people find out what is going on is on social media, and because there is sometimes a misrepresentation on social media, some of the protesters may have looked at some of those tweets and just thought that this was an incident very similar to Michael Brown. But we have to be very concerned about the information and its accuracy that we get.
Let me ask you this as you point to accuracy and inaccuracies. Do you believe police when they say they found this gun?
Well, you know, that was a question starting last night. And if they found a gun, they found a gun. I actually know a lot of the officers who are in the St. Louis City Metropolitan Police Department, and I know they don't want to look like Ferguson. So I know that they're going to do the best job that they possibly can to get out all of the facts. That's what they have done for the last 7 weeks. And it is my hope that all of the facts are made clear and transparent for everyone in the region.
Okay. Then, so it was that shooting yesterday, then in a totally separate incident, you tweeted about this. You tweeted gunshots being fired in your direction in Ferguson. Can you tell me what happened?
Yes, I was coming back from a late lunch, and I don't think I even closed the door to my car. And I heard 3 gunshots. My staff heard about 4 gunshots. Right behind our parking lot, there are a set of trees and bushes, and right on the other side is an apartment complex. And I did not know whether I was being targeted or not. I ended up that the gunshots were random by a group of people who wanted to randomly shoot. One of the people who was trying to duck down from being shot was actually shot. And I know that I felt like a deer in headlights at the time. And then my staff told me to start running into my office, and we locked the door. And we took precautions, and we listened to what was going on as many officers came to the attention of this incident.
What's going on here, do you think?
A lot of confusion. You know what? All of us are, I think, at a point where we're concerned about our own safety, but at the same time, we want to demonstrate there are a lot of young people who are still hurt. Because there are so many groups that are out there, it is very possible where people listen to some groups and they have a little bit more control than others. There are some folks in here, though, who want to incite, and I just really implore everyone who's listening to this and who plan to come to St. Louis this weekend for our weekend of resistance, that we try to self-identify those people who do not have our best intentions at heart. We want to demonstrate peacefully, but we have to self-police at this point.